Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here to do gameplay. I heard about this game. I seen it firsthand as well. Went over to one of my friend's house. He started playing it. He says, this game is awesome. He plays it on PC. I'm a peasant. I'm playing this on console. Regular PS4. I just want to see how it looks. 30 bucks must be a good deal. This is Psycho mode, okay? So here's the conditions of how it works. Number one, lights off. Lights completely off, okay? This is immersion at its best. You have to listen very carefully for clues in this game. So if I get lost in this game, please forgive me. But it's bound to happen that I'm gonna get lost, okay? Number two, this will be a nightly thing, what I'll do. Once in a while I'll do it at night and all that. And I hope it's a scary game as well. It also it delves into the mention of psychosis and stuff like that. So I'm very interested because this is a different classic game. Also, if you die a lot, you lose your save file. Okay? Let's look at options, shall we? Combat difficulty. We're gonna leave it at auto. Controls. Let me learn this first because this is gonna be quite an issue as I get into it. I wish I had a PS4 Pro because it would do 1080p 60 frame recording. I gotta work with this. Eventually I'll probably get it. Focus, R2, interact square, L1, square, triangle, circle, X. X is to evade, R1 is to block. I don't know about that. I'm bound to fuck up. I just know it. I'm gonna fuck up. Hellblade feature. After completing, okay, no, I'm not going into that. So, without further ado, let's jump into this. Might as well call it hour power because it's gonna be an hour session. So, let's see how the graphics look on a regular PS4 compared to the Pro and compared to PC. PC will always be the best because, you know, frames and everything. Will it be 30 frames or will it be 60 frames? We have to see. I did see the IGN video. It looked exactly the same all around the board for the PS4. So we just have to wait and see. And I will not read the chat at all. So anybody that leaves messages, I'll read it later.
Who are you?
I can read it now.
Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here.
Am I?
Nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others.
Is my brain speaking to me?
Now her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she see her coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, and they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Can you see them?
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
I can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She is afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper. What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer? She needs to look closer. Focus.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness
comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Okay, another thing that I'm gonna say right now. These gameplays, I'm barely gonna talk. I'm gonna do a recap before I start a gameplay, so I'm really gonna focus, unless I say so otherwise. So you'll barely hear me. What was the focus again? That's the focus. There we go. Okay. Shit just got real. No, I can't go back. I gotta keep going. What's coming? What's that?
Can you see it?
Land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you? There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. His soul still lives. She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. To rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. She thinks she's going to save him. She's not going to save him. She'll never make it to Hellblade. She can't let him rot here. She needs to try.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
That's the way. Are you scared? You sure you're scared? This isn't right. You have to turn back. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Do you know where you are? Where are we? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. Don't listen. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
Druth? Stay around you now.
of the Northmen. They call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
To guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Take a closer
Hold
look.
it in your mind's eye.
She needs
Find
to
one
focus
like
now.
it to open the
She needs
gate.
to use her eyes. It's just like you'll never find him. He's not right. He's not right.
Assuming it's up there.
It's just like
I'll find it.
It's near. Look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell. But I watched the Northmen. Learned their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here. what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh shit. What the?
He's finished.
What the? Oh. Oh shit. Why is there 3? Oh. No way. Is that supposed to happen?
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain, does not reason. It is wrought, and now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
I'm assuming that was supposed to happen, so it shows me what's to happen.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. least she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravn. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
To Dillian.
To his soul. It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why won't it open?
Why can't she open? She needs to challenge the gods.
She has
The
to
Northmen
fight.
say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Okay, to my understanding, I gotta clear these doors right here to get over there. Alright. So I gotta pick... That's illusion. That's fire, I believe. I'll go with this one first.
Valravn, ancestor of the seers and master of ravens. He hunts his prey with his powers of illusion and feasts
No, never mind.
on remains. Follow the path to Valravn and defeat him in battle to earn his mark. The gate to Helheim cannot be opened without it.
So that's illusion, and then this one is fire. I guess I don't know if that one will open too to let me in. We'll see.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
We'll master illusion first, since I'm trying to figure out like let's solve puzzles and shit.
She found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
It's up there.
Ymir was a frost giant, a being of darkness, and all his sons and grandsons were dark after him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice, Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons. Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods, the All-Father.
Did that just... That was a blackout. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your eyes. Find another way to see the truth.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. Come on. Push it. You did it. You did it. You did it. Look. Something's different.
Oh shit.
She can't see it.
Yes, I do.
Look how much it's changed.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? But once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Anyone ever could close her eyes, however hard she tried, begged. This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Are they gonna come out? I'm assuming... Go over there? don't know what's happening so far.
Don't go too close.
Shit.
She finished him! Don't let them get behind you. Don't let them surround you. Better fight.
Oh shit, that was close. Oh!
Finish this. Now.
Awesome. Wow. Okay.
The Northmen will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
What's up with that dead body on the altar?
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed.
Oh shit. So those gates are like portals.
To break the seal, align the ravens with the mark of Valravan.
Something's shifted. Something's happened. Something's shifted. Can you feel it?
feels different.
Alright, guys. This ends it for part 1. I will do part 2 soon. Thank you. Until next time, I'll give a recap on the next episode in the beginning.